Hello guys, this is Mateo from Andes Creative Studio. Today I'm gonna give you some tips for making your sounds more alive and more organic before go to the arrangement view. This is only in the clips view. We're gonna make some automatizations into the clip, and the sound is a little bit upset with my voice. I had a latency problem, but it's nothing to worry about. It's just a little bit upset. And if you want to have one-on-one classes or a course for Ableton Live beginners, or a feedback session where you should send me your tracks and I give you some advice, just text me or send me email to the contact that I'm gonna leave in the description. And hope you like the video, and see you again. Bye. So here we are in the project, and we are gonna see the loop I made, or the track I made. You can do what you want. For me, it's just a loop of kind of a deep house track that sounds really organic. A lot of recordings from my synthesizers, from the Puppet Rev, from the Book Mother, and a loop of drums that I found in the clips in the Ableton Live library. So I'm gonna let you listen a bit. And we're gonna see inside the group what we have. And first of all, we have this recording I made from my Puppet Rev of a pad, and I added some effects like delays, reverbs, and I loop it just a certain part of the loop. After that, we have another recording from my Puppet Rev. It's a kind of harp that is just floating around. Also, we have this clip that I told you about, that is just a clip from the library of Ableton, that you can manipulate the MIDI parts of it. So I take out the kick and leave it how it is, and it has a kind of a really nice deep groove. So I EQ a bit, and that's it. Then we have this bass that is from my Moog Mother, just a recording. I loop it just a certain part of it, and also I record from my Moog Mother and then put the record into the simpler and create some chords. And there's an LFO that it's moving the filter frequency and the resonance. You can see there how it's moving, so every hit is different. Also, we have some automatization in the delay and the dry wet, like the dry wet and the feedback. And here's with the kick and all together, sounding pretty nice, pretty tight. And here's what we're going to do today. We're gonna try to make this work together with the loop I already made. And for that, we're gonna make it a lot more organic. And the trick of the class today is just to make automatizations inside the clip, So normally you will do automatizations later in the arrangement view, but today we're gonna just make automatizations in the clip. So here's the vocal I use for the one we're hearing in the track, that is this one. It's without any effects at the moment, just an EQ. But I already put a delay and phaser, flanger, and some other things in there that we're gonna turn it on right now. So here's with the delay. I had a little bit of latency, but it's okay. Here's with the phaser. They are all presets from Ableton. Here is the flanger. Here's with the auto pan. Some reverb that is at the moment is off, but I'm gonna turn a bit the dry wet later. Here's an infiltrator that is like a sequencer of effects that I use it for the glitch kind of effects for this purpose. So we're gonna listen it to it. So already it's kind of sounding quite cool, the vocal. And so the trick is here in the clip you have to click in the thing that is like two balls and a little stick in the middle, and here you can make automatizations in the clip, inside the clip. So if it's a plugin, you have to click enough from the plugin to find it in the envelopes automatizations. So first of all, I'm gonna show you just a really quick example with the infiltrator. So I'm just turning on the mix, of the effect, and then try to drag it down to be off. So like up is for more and down is for less. So as you can see, the mix knob of the infiltrator is now automatic, so it's moving up and down. But we're gonna make another example. So we go inside the clip, and I'm going to erase what I had made. For erasing, I'm just gonna turn off the little points in there, so it will disappear. And now we can make another automatization again. So if I drag it up, it's gonna be more like heavier, and down is gonna be less. So as you can see, I'm already creating some movement with the vocals. Now we're gonna click on the reverb that is a plugin, so we have to click the knob so we can find it in the automatization room, we can call it like that. So we're gonna put some reverb in some of the notes. So already it's sounding kind of organic, it's moving. It's not static at all. Now if it's effects from the Ableton, we can find all the different things that we can automate in here, so in the clip. So we're gonna make some automatizations in the auto pan, in the amount. So it's gonna be harder auto pan or less. If it's hard, it's gonna sound wider into the right and left. And if it's shorter, it's gonna be more close to the middle to give it more movement. Also, we're gonna make some automatizations in the frequency, so it's gonna go faster or slow. So it's gonna be left and right faster or left and right slower, more smooth or more aggressive. And already we have this vocal working. Now we're gonna make some automatization in the delay. First of all, I select delay, then the feedback. So every time it's gonna hit the note that is in the middle, it's gonna be delayed with more feedback. do it the same with the dry and wet. So the delay is gonna be more aggressive in certain notes of the clip. So we are already creating a lot of movement inside the clip. We are not waiting to make automatizations in the arrangement view, but we can make the thing alive already by doing some clip automatizations. So we're gonna listen without the effects, and then we're gonna listen with the effects. So here's dry, and now with effects. So now we're gonna do the same with the clap. We have an echo boy and a reverb, but they are with the mix completely off, so we are not listening to the effect. But first of all, I click the mix button so I can find the automatizations in the clip inside there. So as you can see, I'm gonna put some echo from the echo boy in the second note of the clip. So the first one's gonna be dry and the second one is gonna be wet. We're gonna do the same with the reverb. Here we click the dry and wet because it's a plugin, it's not an effects from Ableton, so we have to click the knob so we can find it in there. I'm going to suit it until I find it good. And now we go with the shaker. I put a vocoder inside there, and the thing we're gonna make the automatization with is with the release of the vocoder. So I'm gonna tweak a little bit in certain parts of the loop, so it's gonna have this little variation in there. I'm gonna tweak until I find the sweet spot of it. Here's the result. After making some automatization, the track's gonna sound already really organic, really alive, and it's already finished. And now we can go to the arrangement view to make it a track, you know. Now we can listen a bit. without the rest of the track and with. Without the vocoder and with the vocoder, so you can see the difference of the shaker. Mixing it a bit, just feeling it. I wanna see without the arp. And just imagine how it will be in the track, just trying to find out. In the future, how that art can come in certain parts. And yeah, that's it. This is the trick I want to show today, to make things interesting before the arrangement with some automatizations. I hope you like it. This was Mateo from Andes Creative Studios. See you in the next time.